All right. So, welcome back after a unexpected break over the summer.
Aye.
You guys, last session, Connor made a bad choice. Nearly died to some snakes in the end of the bottom of a cave. But he was rescued, and you guys were returning to Cuncudgerie to seek some medical attention before progressing further into the desert. And with that brief session recap, we'll just jump right on in. So you guys are in Cuncudgerie. You all arrived. It's getting to late afternoon, almost night. What would you like to do? Connor, since you're the only one here.
Connor controls the fate of the party.
Yes.
Well, I think I want to get a fucking drink. Those snake bites really make you thirsty.
Alright.
What could possibly go wrong about putting alcohol in your system, a blood thinner, when you have a poison running through you? I don't see the problem.
Alright. You, Connor, you can make a luck roll.
Aye. Oh god.
Spend all your luck during the game.
Yes, you can spend your luck.
Just a question, but do you use the spending luck rule, which means you can spend luck on anything, or do you only use it for like certain roles? For example, some people ban the spending luck roll on combat and chase.
You can spend it to improve a skill roll.
Well, would that include combat, like if I rolled for fighting brawl?
Yes. Typically, yes. If it's within just a few points, I would usually allow it.
Okay then. Just clearing it up.
If it's like 10 points, it's gonna be a miss. You're just gonna... This is gonna suck for you. But a little extra luck never hurts. So, Connor, as you're leading the way to the nearest pub in Cuncudgerie, you see sort of a dimly lit sign that flickers just a moment before the door to the pub explodes outwards, and you see a man tossed out of the bar. Everything, the whole place reeks of alcohol, and you can hear laughing inside. Along with some cheap music being played.
Can I tell if he was thrown out by another patron or by the bar owner?
You can't tell. He was just thrown out. And you were lucky enough to be a few steps away from the door before he got tossed out. So you just
Connor,
see this
honestly,
guy laying prone on the ground in front of you.
Connor probably would just kind of snort, step over him, excuse me there, mate, and just walk into the bar.
Okay. You go inside. The bar is a little crowded. People have gotten off work, now spending their money drinking. Apparently somebody had the really brilliant idea of buying grounds for everybody. So everybody inside the pub is pretty close to wasted, if not on their way to being flat out drunk. Most of the people seem to be crowded around one particular table, and you can see a man sitting there waving his arms around, shouting, and everybody's laughing with everything he says. And sitting at a table slightly distance, you see a guy, larger, older man, nursing a drink, looking a little frustrated.
I think I'll just go up to the bar and order a whiskey and sit back and listen to whatever's going on to see if I can figure out, like, who's doing what and whatnot. And I cannot.
It is loud in the pub. I mean, all the laughter, this whatever music is playing, some guy strumming on a guitar and singing way out of tune, is drowning out every chance of you have a listening in on this conversation. You'd have to go a lot closer. You'd have to approach and get in the crowd.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll go over and just say hi, ask him what's going on.
Who are you going to have a group of people?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright,
What are you doing, lads?
You walk over, there's probably 15, 20 guys circling this table, and you see sitting down is a short, kind of large in the belly man with an unkempt red and gray streaked beard, deep set eyes, and he's laughing and telling a story. And you never would guess what happened next.
What did happen next?
She came down the stairs with another man, and it was me brother. And everybody starts laughing. You missed the first half of the story.
I think I'll just chuckle as well.
Okay. Make a spot hidden roll, Connor.
Spot hidden for syphilis. Ooh, I'm hard.
You were very hard. You, while you're chuckling, you glance off to the guy sitting by himself, and you see him slam his glass down to the table. It doesn't crack or anything, it's just really thick glass. And you see him get up, angry, and slowly approach the group. And
I'm going to take 2 steps back.
Frank, you can describe yourself.
Alright, let's get personal description up for everyone. Frank is a menacing man, standing at 6 foot. His face looks very, mostly ugly, with a few plasters on there. He's got a few plasters on his fists as well. That's my description. Do you want me to go any... Should I explain clothing as well?
You can explain as much or as little as you want.
Alright. He wears a leather coat which seems to be mostly tatty, a formless Stetson hat, and a grey button-up shirt under the coat.
Alright. Connor, you see this man approaching. You see him balling his hands into fists. Nobody else seems to be paying attention.
Alright, also, since I don't think I gave you a full description of myself, I literally am just Jean-Paul Sartre, including the lazy eye. And I am just drinking up a storm. So I see you approach, and I think to myself, well, fuck this. And I'm gonna take another couple steps back, and upon thinking about it for a second, I'm gonna reach over to the barkeep. Another round, please. This might be interesting.
The barkeep says something akin to sure, and that's when the violence seems to break out. You see the big man grab one of the people in the crowd and just punch him in the head.
Roll fighting brawl.
You don't have to roll fighting brawl. This is all going to be narrative at this point.
Oh boy. Should I roleplay this?
Yeah.
Listen here, you shitheads. Keep quiet or you're gonna end up like this boy beaten to a pulp, huh?
Everybody, everyone in the crowd starts to slowly back away.
Can a man
Except
drinking
for
peace in this town about
two men.
everybody going batshit insane about talking about how his brother slept with his wife or some shit like that? You incestuous fucks. Where you come from? America?
The guy sitting down stands up, goes, "Whoa, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. You don't need to be fighting over the words here. Just sit down, relax, have a drink."
Oh, I've already had a drink, and I ain't sitting down to you people.
Oh. I don't think I've met you before, friend. Name's Ginger. Nice to meet you. What's your name? He's trying to charm you.
Roll seduction.
Frank
Doesn't do a good job of it.
Frank rolls fists. Listen here, buddy. I know you want to befriend me, but you shouldn't be befriending a big guy who's very pissed off. Now can you shut the fuck up and sit back down? Pushing him down.
He sits.
Right, listen up, boys. You keep it quiet from here on out, we won't hear anything worse. Okay? Okay. Now you can tell your stories, but don't fucking shout, don't fucking blast into laughter, and you there, the guy with the guitar who sings shit, shut the fuck up.
Frank, make a spot hidden roll.
Spot hidden it is.
Alright, you see one of the guys who is still there swinging at you. But
Right,
he ends up swinging wide. He's kind of stumbles a little bit. He's drunk.
You wanna go, you bastard? Alright, let's go. Frank's gonna attempt to smack that bitch.
Oh, this is going to be really entertaining.
You can make your fighting brawl attack.
Come on, you bastard! As he gives him a good right hook.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I forgot to do fighting brawl. I forgot to do melee instead. So that's just 1d3 because he doesn't have a build.
Yep. The guy stumbles back, clutching his jaw, rubbing it a little bit. You're gonna regret that. And he takes another swing at you.
What is Frank going to do? Frank's going to counter this.
Okay.
Oh. Well, equal level of failure, so...
Yeah. This guy is so drunk, he can't even manage a decent fight. The other guy who's there, you see him kind of make a diving tackle at you. And he's also drunk. He actually ends up kind of clipping his friend with his elbow.
I whip out my gun from my revolver and point the gun upwards and shoot twice.
Alright, you guys can... Everybody can make a spot hidden roll.
Extreme.
You guys notice the barkeep pull a shotgun out from underneath the bar.
I'm gonna step to the side out from any immediate line of fire and continue laughing, because that's what Connor has been doing this entire time.
Hey, buddy barkeep, I paid for a few drinks. You don't need to start conflict. These fuckers are drunk. A few bullets up in the air will fucking send them straight, huh?
If you want to keep walking, walk on out of this bar, now.
Oh, you sure about that? Well, okay then. He spins his revolver and puts it back into the holster and walks out with a whiskey shot still in his hand.
Okay.
I was kind of a prick, I say to the barkeep as I continue sipping whiskey.
Alright. So you guys... Connor, do you follow, or are you just gonna stay at the bar?
Honestly, Connor would probably just stay at the bar drinking.
Alright. The guy with the red beard comes up to you. Smiles, says, "Thank you kindly. Everybody here is so friendly. Except for that. That asshole. Good riddance." Hey, you like
I'm gonna shrug.
You like my story?
It was pretty good. I only got half of it, but it was a good story.
I'm full of stories. He reaches out his hand. Hey, Ginger.
I'm gonna shake his hand. You're a ginger. Do you have a soul then?
To be honest, I'm sure I've lost everything I've got in these parts. But that's why they keep welcoming me back to Cuncudgerie, buying me drinks, listening to my stories, and laughing. Where are you from?
That seems quite reasonable. I am all the way from Ireland.
Ireland. That must be pretty far, because I have no idea where that is.
You never heard of Ireland?
Is it somewhere here in Australia? Is it down south, maybe? Maybe by the mountains? I really don't know.
Oh, it's all the way up above Britain.
Up north, huh? Where's Britain?
How fucking drunk are you?
Pretty drunk. So what you doing in these parts?
Currently I'm drinking. But,
Good man.
I was, just looking around, trying to figure stuff out. Out of character, trying to remember what the hell we were actually doing here, aside from, killing what's-his-name's grandfather.
You were trying to find a sorcerer of some sort who might be able to help save your friend's life.
Right. Also, weren't we looking for the guy that was putting around potions that were turning people into shoggoths?
You think that there might be a connection, but you're not sure.
Okay. I guess I'll tell him about that. Well, I'm looking for a guy who ended up poisoning my friend's grandfather. And he's kind of a dick. He poisoned it and took over the guy's mind. But I'm sure you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
You must be talking about the American.
Probably, actually. Sounds like a fucking American thing to do.
Yeah. This American, look, this, oh, it's so daft. He just hired a bunch of people, took them out to the middle of nowhere, told them to dig a hole, and sent everybody back home. I think he was looking for this underground city the natives talk about.
Underground city, you say?
Yeah, something from one of their legends. Talk about a city buried underneath the sand.
Well, it actually sounds like it might be what I'm looking for. Do you know where I could find this guy? Or if you know whereabouts the city could be?
Well, he never came back to Cuncudgerie. To be honest, probably died somewhere out in the desert. If he was lucky. But I'm sure if you sort of try to head east, somewhere near the canning stock route, able to find most anything, get almost anywhere if you follow it long enough.
Alright. I asked him to just point me in the general direction of where they went. I also asked, like, where the original research was done. Like, how did he think to go that particular direction? Like, is there a library or something around here? Or maybe an old shaman I could talk to?
There's nothing around here. I'm sure he just found some little tidbit in some dusty old library somewhere. Told him to go to this place and dig a hole. Like I said, wasn't the brightest, man. Damn Americans.
Those fucking Americans with their prohibition and bullshit. What kind of a fucked up place bans alcohol?
Exactly.
How can you call yourself civilized if you can't have yourself a drink?
Everyone
Terrible.
must be crazy over there. It makes no sense. But yeah, there are two ways to this the canning stock route. There's the long way and the short way. Which way would you prefer to go?
Which way is the safer way?
The long way. It's always the long way.
That's what I fucking thought. Oh, let's go with the long way then.
Alright. What you're gonna do is you're basically gonna head southeast.
Okay.
It's gonna take you a couple days, like, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 days to get to the canning stock route. If you got a good truck, you got a good truck?
Oh, I'm sure I could get one.
Good. You better. You're not gonna survive very long out in the desert. Hey, if you need some good supplies, I'm sure you can stock up at Wycroft's. He's got it all. Once you get to the canning stock route, it's pretty easy to find. It's well traveled, so you'll see some tire tracks. You'll see hoof prints from the cows. You'll see all that stuff, or you'll maybe be lucky to see one of the wells. They're all up and down that place. Anyway, you're gonna head north, and I'm sure it's somewhere along there. If you're
Wait, you want me to head southwest and then north?
Yes, that's how I would do it. Or you could go the short way, which I personally don't recommend, but you can do it.
So to like get this out so I have it written down correctly, I'm heading southwest to the stockroom, and then from the stockroom heading north?
Yes. Alright, if you're here in Cuncudgerie, you're basically gonna... No, I can't. It doesn't work. You're gonna head all the way down So the Mechanic Stock Road, which is down here.
You haven't switched our screens.
Oh, I haven't?
Nope.
Switch my screen to yours. Okay.
There we go.
Alright, you guys are here in Cuncudgerie. And you're going to go all the way down here. Probably avoiding rough terrain. It's going to take you a few days. And then you're going to head up north. Somewhere.
So we're going down past the lake and then north up the lake. Okay.
Yep, and you're going to follow that dashed trail.
Alright.
Yeah, if you can find them, ask one of the natives. Maybe they'll be able to point you in a better direction than that. Maybe once you're out there, they'll be able to tell you where to go to find that, whatever's left of that American. What was his name? Something stupid, I'm sure. Something American sounding.
Jackass MacGuffin?
Well, he sure was one of them, but that wasn't his name. What was his name? Make a luck roll.
Luck. Premier character sheet.
No, I think it was a while back, but I think his name was Carver. Yeah, John Carver. John Carver.
Oh yeah, that
His
is
name?
actually the guy I'm looking for.
Name sounds familiar, right? Alright, good.
Oh, it does. Yeah, out of character, I only remember that because I kept confusing it with John Carpenter.
John Carpenter concert list.
Alright, well with that, I think I'll leave the tavern.
Okay. Alright, you walk outside, and you can, as soon as you get outside, your eyes adjust to the setting sun and the growing darkness. You see the large man who started the bar fight standing outside. His bottle, or his shot of whiskey, forlornly empty.
Oh, hi there, brother. Would you like another drink?
And that would be you, Frank.
Frank says, "No, thank you, fella."
Oh, suit yourself. So, where are you
Frank.
from then?
Yeah, well, it's a long story. I've been drifting around for a few years. I originally come from Blue Mountains down in New South Wales.
New South Wales. Oh, you're up near me then, aren't you?
I guess.
Connor, make I'll say intelligence check.
Frank proceeds to whip out a cigarette and smoke it with his one of his matches.
Yeah, you think that New South Wales is somewhere near where you're from.
Hi, so a fellow northerner Englishman, are you?
I guess.
Well, I'm gonna pull out a
Never was
fresh
a geographer.
bottle. I'm gonna pull out a fresh bottle and just continue drinking.
You want to smoke, buddy? As he offers him one of his cigarettes.
Oh no, that stuff will kill you. I say,
Okay.
quite literally chugging a bottle of whiskey.
Okay, then. As he pockets the final cigarette.
Thank you for the offer, though. Now, what brings you to this fine town.
In search of work, honestly. Haven't found much work around here, though. I mean, I haven't found good work in a good few months.
I'd probably hazard a guess that punching people in the face isn't a great way to get yourself a job.
Well, I mean, I searched around the area before. I've been here about 2 days. Haven't learned much except that ginger man's very much annoying.
Oh, fair enough.
And also, he doesn't have a soul.
I mean, of course not, he's a ginger.
Yeah, it's just common logic, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Alright,
So where do you come from? Well, so where are you coming from, and what are you doing here?
I'm from Ireland. I'm here looking for a man named John Carpenter. He's gone down south and then back up north, looking for something I'm hunting after, and I'm fixing to get there before he does. Or at least find his corpse.
Isn't he that guy from Precinct 13?
I believe he is. He fucking escaped, and now I'm trying to recapture the little bastard.
Let me guess. He escaped. Let me guess. There was an assault on Precinct 13, and he escaped from it.
How did you fucking know?
Well, it sounds like the guy. I'm pretty sure I heard of it. I was a policeman a few years back.
Oh, he was, but then he did some really ridiculous shit.
Oh no, I said I was a policeman before.
Oh, you were?
Yeah,
you were.
I was.
Oh! Then I might see if you'd like to join me, heading out into the bush.
Yeah, sure.
Don't know how much I can pay you, but if I find what I think I'll be fine.
I mean, does it give me living conditions, and do I get meals?
We'll have to hunt and capture some meals, but sure.
Yeah, sure, I'll come along.
No, sounds fantastic then.
Alright. You guys head towards the small medical facility in Cuncudgerie to meet up with the rest of your group.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry I was late getting here, but we had to get a plumber in. It took a while for him to finish his job.
No worries, Les.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, Dr. Watson, you're standing outside of the little medical tent type thing, and you see Connor and this large man walking down the street towards you. Jim and Revan are inside the medical tent.
So I'll give Connor a wave.
I'll wave back. Oh, there you are, my friend.
How's things? And who's this?
Things are going quite well.
Name's Frank, professional goon.
Brought us a new friend here. Nice guy. Has a mean right hook.
John looks at Connor and says, I see he didn't hit you then.
Oh, you didn't hit me.
Oh no, I hit someone else. Drunk bastard trying to charge me.
So he only did that once then.
Well, twice actually, but yeah, it was more once.
Connor's just kind of nod, looking. Yeah, sure he did. It was entirely the other guy's fault.
It always is.
Well, he said he'd like to accompany us.
Watson, can you make a luck roll? Okay. So you guys are standing outside the medical tent, and Dr. Watson, you see one of the doctors approach you. I mean, they're sort of they're military men, so the doctor still has some sort of fatigues on, but he's not dressed in full combat gear. You know, he doesn't have weapons on him, and he's clearly wearing a doctor's jacket.
Okay.
One of you a doctor?
Yes, I am.
You are okay. Can I talk to you in private for just a moment?
Yeah, sure.
All right. He brings you, pulls you aside, and in very hushed tone says, "They're friends. The Irishman. I'm sorry to tell you this, but he's got cancer. I wouldn't give him more than 6 months to live."
What the hell's cancer?
You sure that's cancer and not liver disease?
I mean, I can't really explain it, but everything I know, everything that from my teaching tells me that he shouldn't have any kind of illness. It's almost like he just started having cancer.
Any particular form of cancer? Is it his lungs, bowel cancer, whatever?
During this, Frank is still having a cheeky fag.
It's seems like it's skin cancer of a sort, but it's not acting normal.
Okay, so where would you recommend he could get any treatment for it?
Well, not here. I mean, if I had a magic cure, I would give it to him, send him on his way. But the only place I could think of sending him is Sydney, and to be honest, that's days of train travel. I really don't know how to handle this. So that's why I'm talking to the doctor.
Okay, so I guess it's down to me to break the bad news to him.
Well, I've already broken the bad news to him. I wanted to let you know and tell you that how to proceed is I'm not really sure of.
Right, okay, thanks. I'll try and keep an eye on it. So, where did you find the first signs of skin cancer?
On his back.
Okay, so I need to monitor the spread then.
Well, that's the thing. It's spreading quickly. It's mostly on his back, but under where you would wear a shirt. So unless this guy's been walking around without a shirt on for the past few years, I really can't see where this would have happened. It's already spread to his arms and to his legs.
Shit.
That's an aggressive fucking cancer.
Okay, Doc, I'll monitor it and do what I can to alleviate the pain then.
Yeah,
and monitor his mental health as well. How did he take it?
A little upset. Kept saying, no, not. I don't want to be like my grandfather. Something along those lines. I don't really know what he's talking about.
This was Connor, was it? The Irishman?
What's his name? He pulls a little piece of paper out of his pocket. His name, Revan. Revan. Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
Connor has cancer too?
Yep, first
so
thing you
far,
do is
I've learned that.
identify the patient.
Yes.
Only the Irish get cancer around here.
It's the
That's
red hair that
fantastic.
does it.
Yeah, and
Okay.
as far as the other guy's concerned that you came in with, his name, Jim? Cuts and bruises. You just have to keep him overnight. Can I ask you sort of almost a personal question?
Go
Doc.
ahead.
When he came here, he was, slightly unconscious a little bit. I mean, he was conscious, but a little delirious. And he kept talking about some really weird stuff. Have you guys any idea why? What would be causing all this confusion?
Well, he seems to have had some fairly extensive dreams, which he seems to find extremely compelling.
The doctor takes a pencil out of his other pocket and writes, and you see him write the word dreams on the paper. Oh, yeah. Jim will just, we'll keep him overnight, just keep an eye on him, but he should be all set in the morning. Go.
Right. Okay, thanks.
So, I mean, unless there's anything, anybody else have any problems, I can just recommend a place to stay for the night. Judging by your friend's breath, I can tell you that they have a nice pub.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that we were staying at one of the local pubs.
Ah,
if
you
I
were.
remember correctly.
Well, that's good. That's good. And he smiles and he walks away back into the medical tent.
Right, see you tomorrow then, Doc.
He waves. He isn't even paying attention to you anymore.
Okay, so I'll walk back to Connor and tell him you'll be, I've just been told that Revan is suffering from an extremely aggressive form of skin cancer. Don't know whether he told you anything about it or not.
He did not, but he has been acting a little weird lately, so that would explain it.
Apparently he made some reference to, I don't want to go like my grandfather.
Oh, that motherfucker drank a couple more of them potions, didn't he? It's gonna turn into a shoggoth. It's not cancer, it's fucking magic.
Yeah, so I think we may need to try and find that sorcerer to try and kill this shoggoth off.
Oi, but we should also wait till nightfall and let me sing at the little bastard. See if I can get it out of him that way.
Worth a try.
Whoa, what the hell's going on?
Connor is, amongst other things, the bard of our group. He's a great singer.
Oh, that's
I don't see what
fantastic.
I don't see what a big problem about him dying is.
Well, it's not that much of a problem. He's just a kind of an old friend. We want to see if we can ease his passing, and hopefully not turn into a unkillable demon.
What the hell is?
It'll all make sense when you see it, my friend.
Well, I'll be the first to shout I'm too old for this shit.
I'm too fucking old for this shit. I'm in my 20s. So... Swing away, me friend.
Yeah, by the way, Frank, are you a mechanic by any chance?
No, I'm literally just a random drifter.
So you got no mechanic skills then, that's a shame.
No, I've barely even got into a car my entire life. Like only once, and I was back like 2 years ago.
Okay. Any idea where we might be able to pick up some camels?
No, I literally just got here like 2 days ago.
Okay.
And it was basically me trying to find work but failing horribly and drinking in the bar.
As any good man should.
That explains how
I
you
agree
met
with you
Connor.
there, fella.
Okay, well, Connor seems to have a pretty good nose for people that he can trust, so welcome to the band.
Well, I guess I got something to do now instead of just walking.
Yeah, with luck you might be riding.
Alright, so night falls. People seem to drift away from the pubs. Some of the guys are drifting towards, let's say, houses of ill repute to spend a little bit more of their money. But the streets are quiet. What would you like to do?
Oh yeah, what's that about that John Carpenter fellow?
Was it
He's
Carpenter?
doing a thing up north.
Was it Carpenter or was it Carver?
It was Carver.
Oh,
We're
it was
just
Carver.
making- Yeah.
Oh, okay, I mistaked him from a convict when I was a policeman.
Alright, what we should probably try and do, if I'm correct... Actually, let's go visit, Revan and see if this cancer is actually something mystical in nature.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys go into the medical tent. There are lamps on to give a little bit of illumination, but it's not the well-appointed medical facility you've ever seen in your lives. You do, after a quick, few minutes looking around, you do find Revan laying in a bed, his eyes closed. And you can see covering a good portion of his body, is this, his skin is almost turned purplish, with red welts forming in places.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I'll spend the 3.
There's nothing occult in nature about this. But Connor and Watson can make idea rolls.
Huzzah.
Alright, you both can't believe what you're looking at. because when you last saw Revan, he looked normal, and that was just maybe an hour or two, maybe 3 hours ago, when you got brought into the medical tent.
Okay, so whatever this is accelerating rapidly.
Yes.
And it's not occult in nature as far as I can tell.
Correct.
So I have no reason to think that King's Cry would work.
Can I have a look at the medicines that are around to see whether I recognise any of the bottles?
Make a medicine roll.
I'm hoping that they haven't been using any of
What's his name's miracle cure?
Dr. Weber's cure-all.
Make a medicine roll. Most of
Can I, for shits and giggles, roll a Cthulhu Mythos to see if I've heard of anything like this?
Sure.
Nope.
Dr. Watson, you don't recognize most of the medicines that are there. However, you do see a couple empty bottles of Dr. Weber's cure-all. On the little table next to the bed.
Now, last time I saw Revan, he was adamant that he wasn't going to actually use any of Weber's cure-all. In fact, was trying to destroy my stocks. So I'm surprised. I will try and... is one of the doctors about?
You find someone after looking for a few minutes.
So, I'll take one of the empty bottles along with me and ask them if they are aware that Revan seems to have been taking or being given this medicine, and ask them if they know anything about it.
Chances are it was just administered to him. You know, it's a painkiller, to be honest. I mean, and poor guy seems to be suffering a lot of pain. And it's been getting worse. We've used most of our supply of Dr. Weber's on him. We have to go to some other forms of pain relief.
Well, fuck. Alright, what are we gonna do here? How many other people do you have in this wing of the hospital?
Not many.
Oh, that's good, that's good. Can you have them transferred out of this room, please?
Well, as far as I know, there's only one other guy here. He's going to be discharged in the morning, or he's scheduled to be.
Oh, could you move him just in case?
Yeah, we have the room. We'll move him.
Oh, thank you so much, thank you so much.
I'll ask if any of the other patients in the medical tents are being treated with Dr. Weber's cure-all as a painkiller.
Yeah.
I'd recommend not using that anymore. It'll start...
Well,
you're going to start seeing a lot of problems in your patients.
There's not a lot left to use, so everybody's going to be getting some different kinds of pain medicine until their wounds heal, or the alternative.
Okay. Have any of them been showing any similar signs of skin cancer to Revan?
Not that I can think of.
Okay, well that's
Maybe
good.
we'd have to check, but
Yeah, I suggest that they monitor them just in case.
all right. Make a persuade roll.
Damn. Or were you just talking to Watson?
No, I was talking to both of you.
Okay. Oh, very nice!
It's a shame I've already ticked it, especially with 15 persuade.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
right away we can do that. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on all of them. Definitely. Anything else I can help you with? Is there any other questions?
No, I think that'll be fine for now.
All right. You gentlemen, have yourselves a good night.
You do the same.
And he walks away. You see him consulting his paperwork that he's got in his hands to see. You gather that he's trying to determine which patients were administered the Dr. Weber's.
Right, Connor, so I believe it's over to you to try and see what you can do for Revin.
Oi! And I'm as soon as she wheels out this other guy, I'm gonna start preparing King's Cry.
Okay, you don't see any medical people coming to move other patients from the area.
Because there was only one, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm just gonna wheel him out into the hallway and close the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna be very careful.
It's not that there's like curtains
Yeah.
separating the individual. You almost say areas or almost say rooms,
Alright.
but heavy drapes.
Alright, so I'll just get him out of the way. Alright, boys, get a couple Molotovs ready in case this goes sideways. And I'm gonna start.
Yeah.
Frank says, drawing.
Okay, so what do I need to do? Hideous Wing. Must succeed in a power roll in order to correctly sing the alien melody. Okay. Fantastic. So, cost is 1d4. Okay, so it costs 3 magic points and 3 sanity points. Hi, George boy.
Alright, you start singing this totally incomprehensible rhyme. And then after a few moments, everybody starts to sort of hear this almost ethereal, angelic voices singing along with Connor, as if they're mimicking his words. The volume increases until it's just this almost painful singing, but at the same time it's very soothing and comforting. And nothing is happening.
Alright, if there is no effect, I will just drop the spell.
Yeah. There is no effect. Revan is just sleeping.
Okay. Well, maybe he's not turning into a Shoggoth. This might be better than we think.
What the hell's a Shoggoth?
Inhuman blob monster that will consume your flesh and soul and torment you for eternity.
Sounds like one of those pulp adventures you've been reading.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Hi, George.
I'm probably gonna have to go for dinner real soon, so if I suddenly disappear, so just
you
say,
know, I'm gonna have to hop off pretty soon too.
just say Frank magically disappears and reappears because Frank is a drifter. He has magical powers.
Okay.
Are you a hobo with a shotgun?
No, I am Bobo the magical hobo.
Oh, good.
I come from the boxcars.
I come from the boxcars.
Have you ever read The Goon? There's an entire race of people called hobos, and they're just cannibals who talk in random gibberish and just draw paintings.
That's fantastic. Oh, that's too good.
Just look up The Goon, go read it.
Alright.
It's even set in the 1920s.
Hi, George boy.
Don't be giving Mike ideas.
Just cannibalistic hobos on the death train.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gas masks were bad enough.
Anyway, shall
Yes,
we
they
continue, or...
Yes.
Yeah.
But add.
Hi, George.
So you guys are able to leave the medical tent with a little frustrated.
Oh, shall we move the other patient back in again?
Yeah, let's.
Sorry, Mike, carry on.
Alright. You guys are able to leave the medical tent, and you're back outside a few minutes later.
Alright, well, let's get a good night's sleep, and in the morning we can try and find a truck to rent or buy and take us down past the lake tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does that say Lake Disappointment?
Yes, it does.
it does.
Awesome.
Oh,
the
cool, it's where I was
disappointment room.
born. It's where I was born.
It's the Disappointments Lake. Alright, yeah, I don't think I have anything more to do before morning.
Okay. So you return to the hotel room in Cuncudgerie. Are you taking watches, or are you just going to sleep?
Connor would probably just pass the fuck out.
Yeah,
Frank would just sleep.
Keep an eye out for the first few hours at least.
Alright. So the night goes off without a hitch. And the night passes, it's morning. If you have any injuries, they heal automatically 1 HP.
And then for magic points, is it?
It's every 6 hours you get one. I think it's every 6 hours.
It's either 1 or 2.
Yeah, so a full night's rest would give you probably 1 point back.
Alright.
So, it's morning. There are people moving around outside of the hotel. Sun is shining. It's actually almost late morning at this point. By the time you guys finally wake up.
Connor would probably go around looking for somebody to rent a truck or see if we can, like, buy passage on something going down south to the Lake of Disappointments.
Frank's gonna join him.
Okay. You guys can make luck rolls.
Are you feeling lucky, punk?
Connor, you roll
I am.
luck. I've got 35 luck. You don't want me to be rolling luck.
Yep, I'm feeling lucky.
Alright, after a little bit of looking around and asking around, everybody seems to be pointing you back to Wycroft's supplies to get everything you need.
Alright, I'll go in there and ask for a truck rental, or if anybody's going down that particular way and we can hop on.
Alright. Wycroft's shop, once again, looks like a 2-story house that was, the first floor was converted to a shop.
Yep.
The storeroom seems pretty barren. There's a counter close to the back of the room with a little, like, old-fashioned, well, not old-fashioned for now, old-fashioned now, not old-fashioned register. Yep. You see a man you recognize as Mortimer Wycroft in the store. He's not really paying attention to you. He's reading an old newspaper. He doesn't even look up when the bell above the door rings.
Hello, Wycroft. We're back in your establishment again.
Yeah, you're back. What do you want?
We're hoping
He doesn't even look up.
We're hoping to see if we can rent a truck to go down south, and then, or if there's any caravans headed down around Lake Disappointments down there.
Yeah, in the Lake Disappointment?
Aye.
Yeah, I can rent you a truck.
Oh, that would be lovely. How much would the rental fee be?
£500.
£500.
Yeah, it's a good truck.
Fuck, appraise wouldn't really do anything for that, would it?
You could just do a straight intelligence roll.
Can dear old Frank do an intelligence roll?
Yeah.
Oh,
Frank.
very nice!
Frank, never rode in a car before. Yes, I know that one.
Yeah, Frank, you've never ridden in a car. You don't know much about cars, but that alone seems a lot to you.
That price seems very steep there. Just for how long does that count as renting? A month? A week? 2 days?
Out to Lake Disappointment and back, I would rent that to you for 10 days. 3 days out, 3 days
Very
back.
steep price.
£50 a day for 10 days.
How
Yeah.
much would it cost to buy it?
Oh, well, I'd probably say somewhere around £600.
How about we pay a $550 to own? We'll just buy it off you.
Make a persuade roll, or any social. Except for intimidate.
God damn it, I've got a 75 in intimidate.
Yeah, my last guy was a big intimidate guy. I don't really have much social. I think my best is persuade. Yeah. Roll firearms! Wait, what? Damn.
No, I can't. I really can't go that low for you. Sorry. 600.
Yes. Ah, fuck
No,
me.
now that I think
sideways.
about it, I might even actually have to go up to 700.
Boy, you talking some hawker shit for that. Now you best lower the price, because that sounds like one retarded decision made by one cross-eyed fucking retard.
Who the hell
I
do you
love how
think you
Frankie
are?
talks!
I'm Frank, you son of a bitch. Remember the name.
And I'm Mortimer Wycroft, and you remember my name, you remember my face, and you remember that I told you to get the fuck out of my store before I kick
Who the fuck
your
are you again?
ass.
Who
Mortimer
the fuck are you again?
Wycroft.
Speak up, Sonny. Hearing's gone.
I am Mortimer Wycroft. And you will regret crossing me.
Connor's just
Really
kind of
now?
like
Really now?
has his face in
Really?
his
That
hand.
nose looks like
God
it can
damn
easily break, Sonny. That nose will break easily. Your bones will either. Your will seems like it won't, but your bones, they break.
1,000 pounds.
Lower the price now. Or
No.
fear we might as well start a fist fight.
Go ahead.
Do you
Punch
like
me.
fisting everybody you see, Frankie?
Well, I feel like fisting people I dislike. And as you can see, this son of a bitch is so I dislike him so much, I'll give him a good fucking smack to get him rid of those nice shiny white teeth.
Have you seen my teeth? They are not shiny white. Look at them. Yellow, yellow, yellow. All yellow.
Yeah, you look like some rich city folk.
Me, rich city. You better get your head out of your ass before I come up there and kick it.
Oh boy, I double dare you to do it, motherfucker. I dare you. I triple dare you, actually, motherfucker. Fight me right here, right now. No guns, just fists. Let them do the talking instead of our egos, you retard.
He reaches in the counter and pulls out a shotgun and puts it on top of the counter without pointing it.
Okay then. We keep the guns to the side, we keep it a fair fight, right? Instead of this retarded thing where people start fighting unfairly, as Frank pulls out his revolver.
You
Connor again is just gonna get out of the way.
will regret crossing me. Now get out of my store before I kick your ass.
Ba 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 ba. Chicken.
He just shakes his head. He doesn't respond to you.
Make my day, punk.
Make my day.
Your money is no good here. Get out of this town before you regret it.
Oh what, mister? You gonna friend me? I'm a drifter. I moved down to town. In about 4 days, you're probably never gonna see me again.
So nobody will miss you when you're dead.
Oh, believe me, I've been writing to my wife for 20 years. You know why I left? Because I killed a man. Why? He was an unfair bastard. Corrupt justice in town. You see, men get to get arrested. But fucking dogs like him, we get to slaughter them one by one. Now, son, you best know who you're fucking talking to. And before you say, oh, I'm Mortimer, you better shut the fuck up.
I love this guy. He's hilarious. Oh, this is too entertaining.
He just shakes his head. Get out of my store. And don't come back.
Frankie says, relax.
God damn it. Ugh.
Come on, man, ain't you gonna get a single punch in? You're just gonna sit there?
I'm just gonna stand here, go back to reading my newspaper, and you're gonna walk out that door. And if I ever see you again, you're dead.
You see, I'm already a dead man, so why bother waiting? Your threats don't scare me, mister.
Do I see any truck keys or car keys around the shop while this is going on?
You do. You see that
How much
behind the
attention
counter.
is Mortimer paying to me?
He is not paying attention to you whatsoever.
Frank approaches Mortimer and says, "My God, you look stupid as hell, son. Where do you get that face?"
Can I
He
just...
swings.
Oh, shit!
Whoa.
Okay, then I'm just gonna
Whoa,
grab a pair
whoa,
of
buddy.
keys.
You're gonna try and do that? Eat this, asshole. Right hooks him.
He spits a little bit of blood out, and you see him smiling.
I'm just gonna... With the keys, I'm gonna leave the shop. And with that, guys, I actually have to hop off.
Okay.
But I will see you all next time.
Next time on How a Drifter Ruined a Party.
Next time on how your violent actions gave me the chance to steal a car. Hooray!
So
Alright.
do I have one round, or is he back up?
He's up. You just kind of like punched him in the face. And he's more smiling with the blood in the corner of his mouth.
Tough one, are you?
Yeah.
Well, I can see you got some fight in you. I
Gotta
respect
be
that in a
tough.
fella.
Now why don't you do yourself a favor and walk out of here?
You know what? I'll save us both the hassle of talking to one cross-eyed retard there, and I'll get myself out of here as he walks off.
Alright, I need everybody to make a luck roll.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. It's just for my future enjoyment, that's all.
Now Frank is hated.
You guys are able to exit the store.
And as a little instigation, Frank raises his middle finger and says, "Up your asshole, buddy," as he leaves.
Yeah, Mycroft just goes back to his newspaper that he was reading. And he has not noticed that the keys to the truck were stolen.
Is Connor anywhere near?
Yeah.
Do I see he's got the keys?
Yes, he's trying to start the truck that's parked next to...
I get in the truck next to him and a little laugh. "You are one hell of a good thief, son," as I give him a quick little pat. Is where we're
Yeah,
ending today,
he-
then?
Yeah, we can end there. Short little session just to get everybody introduced.
Frank.
Well, thank you guys. It has
Thank you for hosting.
Yep, it's been a long month, but
Worthwhile, I hope.
yes. No,
Well-
it wasn't worthwhile.
Oh,
I've
but
been
buddy,
working
you
all
got
month.
buddy, you got yourself Frank.
Yes.
Frank.
Alright. Well, thank you guys, and have yourselves...
You too.
Night, mate.
Bye.